Rachel here. Hello Internet kaibigans! Ako po si Rachel. Oo, Filipino ako. And yes, I am from the United States and American too. I am so excited to welcome you to my new series called FILAM Fangirl. Or is it the other way? Read it this way. Before I get into it though, I do want you to press pause, get your pandesal and your coffee and sit down and get ready to watch. As I was saying, I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. What was stopping me before? Fear of judgment, lack of confidence, thinking nobody wants to hear what I have to say. No more. I'm over that. I am so over that. I have come to learn in my journey of discovering my heritage that it is something that a lot of people can relate to. I am starting this series. I'm going to do what I said I wanted to do a long time ago. Rachel is here, ready to learn about my culture and basically take you along my journey. It's so hot in these lights. So before we get up close and personal about what it's like to grow up Filipino-American, or what it's like to be first generation born here in the United States, or what it's like to not really know about your culture until you're way past 20 years old.
Stay tuned for that later.
I wanted to make this video really light and talk to you as if you're just meeting a new person, because let's face it, when you first meet a person, you're not like, take a seat, I'm about to tell you about my deepest, darkest secrets. I don't think that's happened in real life because it's never happened to me, but I must say, on the online community with bloggers and with people across the world who are my pen pals, it's a lot easier to open up to them. It's different. I can open up to people online a lot more. That is why I am speaking to you through video as if you're with me. Yes! I first want you to know what FILAM Fangirl means to me, because definitions get a little mixed up sometimes, especially when you're coming from around the world. So I will define it here so that we're all on the same page, because who knows, somebody could be thinking that FILAM Fangirl means amoxicillin. Yeah, filet amoxicillin, but it's not that. FILAM Fangirl comes from Filipino and American. Put it together and it's FILAM. That's already an explanation in itself. And fangirl is the fact that I am a super fangirl when it comes to my culture, anime, books, movies, television shows, anything on Hulu, anything on Netflix, Pokemon Go, games, Final Fantasy. Yes, I fangirl over things. And when I fangirl so hard. And another piece of background information about the part of fangirl, I actually started learning Tagalog a couple months ago when On the Wings of Love, when it came out, that was actually my first Filipino teleserie that I watched. Every time there was a new episode, I watched it. I even signed up for TFC for that show, and whenever the subtitled version wasn't out yet, I would be so desperate to watch the episode that I would watch the Tagalog version without the subtitles, kind of not knowing what they're saying, and then watching it a second time with the subtitles. Because of that, I actually naturally started learning some phrases like "Kumusta ka na?" "Ang sakit-sakit po sa..." All of the phrases that you hear in Filipino teleseries. And aside from that, On the Wings of Love is actually the main reason why I started learning Tagalog. Fun fact, I can thank my fangirling for really pushing forward my want and need to learn Tagalog and learn more about the Filipino culture. Thank you, On the Wings of Love. Thank you, TFC writers and actors and actresses and everyone who made that beautiful piece of art that is now over. Anyways, after On the Wings of Love, I went through like this whole series of trying to find other series. I went from hashtag Jadine to hashtag Kathniel to hashtag Liz Gwen. What's Elma's and Janella's? Elmanella? I don't think that's it. But hashtag Born For You. Oh my gosh. And I watch so many Filipino movies now. It's amazing. Personally, I'm still learning Tagalog. I'm very beginner. Please bear with me. I know this is horrible and I used to get so much heat for it, but I never learned Tagalog throughout my life growing up. So I'm learning now, and because I'm just like really interested in everything that. So speaking of Tagalog, I might as well move on to the next part 2. I want to tell you all about what to expect of this series because pretty much number 2 is the main reason why I'm just so excited.
And while we're at it, I might as well admit that I just really like talking. Because what Filipino doesn't?
What to expect of this channel? I am going to be taking you on my journey of learning the language of the Philippines. I'm going to be taking you on the journey of learning more about my culture, experiencing it, embracing it. I personally haven't been to the Philippines in so long. I was a year old when I was there with my mom. That was a very long time ago, and I don't remember it, but I really want to go and I want to be fluent when I get there. Aside from learning a new language, I am going to be talking about my experiences of growing up in the United States. I'll be making skits by myself, but hopefully I'll be able to eventually make skits with other people. You might think I'm a little too obsessed if I do this, but I might put reaction videos of the shows that I'm watching, or the love teams that I'm following, or the music videos I'm watching. So that's gonna be fun. Basically anything Filipino, anything you can find here, all through American raised eyes. I live by the motto of study and live in all forms of culture. It has been my motto that I made since 2010 when I started college, and I hold that near and dear to my heart because it just embodies my whole life. I've been thinking about doing this for the longest time because of that motto, thinking, oh my gosh, I want to study and live in all these different forms of culture, not just ethnic cultures, but the culture of being a writer, or the culture of being a blogger, or the culture of being a YouTuber. But I don't even know my own Filipino culture. I know more about the Hawaiian culture, where I was born. Pretty much the information you need to come back to this channel. Babalik tayo. Did I say that right? Babalik. So when should they come back? Good question, Rachel. You are gonna want to come back tomorrow because every single day this week until Friday, I'm going to be posting a new video for this series. I'm just so excited because I've been wanting to do this. I just have to like splurge in the first week, and then after that I'm going to be posting 2 episodes every week. And for the latest updates on this series, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You can go ahead and click, or you can find the red button somewhere around here. Salamat po sa lahat. Time. Did I say that right? Thank you for your time. I'm probably not saying half of these things right, but guess what? I'm gonna learn. So that is the point of all of this. Bye!